The other major assignment in this class is to keep a blog.
Where can you do the blog? First of all, it must be electronic and easily accessible to me. So there are two very easy possibilities, things that are part of the Google Suite already and which of course you have access to. Google Site, and I would suggest creating a page for every blog entry, or attractively separating out the page, maybe 1 page a week. You can do it in any way you think is clear to me, but it must be clear to me. Google Docs. You could create a folder that's the blog, and then create a new doc for every blog entry, or just do a running uh, commentary. You can use other systems that are free, and I have a link to a web article both here and on the assignment about different free options for blogging software. You should start the blog with the basics, the date, and the amount of time that you spent working at your practicum.
I want your blog postings to be done using this model. It's DEAL, which is the D stands for describe, the E stands for examine, and the AL stands for articulate learning. Describe the facts of something that happened during your work at the library. Examine experiences from your personal perspective. And I'll give you an example of these in a minute. Articulate learning. What did you learn, or what do you want to learn? Do you need to do some research, i.e., what do other places do about that issue? So here's an example. The blog post might start, yesterday I helped a student find the genealogy section. That's the describe. Experience. It made me feel good that I could explain where it was, but I forgot to do a reference interview. That made me feel a little bit inadequate. Articulate learning. I reviewed the reference interview steps from my LIS 620 textbook, and I reminded myself what I could do next time. Here are the 3 things that I could do. You can do this for more than one incident per week if you want, but you need to have at least one posting per week. What's the point of doing this? Why use this model to write your postings? Because using the model, fitting that what happens to you into that model will make yourself aware of what you are feeling, what you know and what you don't know, and what you still need to learn and where you need to learn it. Maybe you have to go back to your supervisor with a question like, what how much time should I be taking with patrons? Is it okay to do a reference interview every single time that I work with a patron? Or is it better just to point at something? I think they'll tell you, if they're good reference people, that taking the time to go through those steps of a reference interview makes that interaction more efficient for the patron, even though it might take a little extra time.